The Emigrants is a 1954 novel by the Barbadian writer George Lamming. It's a fictionalised meditation on some of the central experiences of the Windrush generation produced by someone who belonged to that generation. It's written in a remote modernist style designed to engage the reader's intellect rather than emotions. Sometimes it's difficult to distinguish what exactly is going on, but that may be a deliberate attempt to mirror the emigrant experience. It consists of three parts: the voyage to Britain, life in Britain itself, perhaps a year or two afterwards, and a series of later denouements. The first two parts are the most important. The voyage is remarkable for its intensity. There are 7 central characters: Higgins, who's been promised a chef's apprenticeship in Liverpool; Collis, a fictionalised version of Lamming himself; Dixon, a teacher; Tornado and his wife-to-be Lillian; the governor, a capable, respected man of the world; and Miss Biss, whose engagement fell traumatically apart and who's travelling to England to get away from our community's malicious laughter. In addition, there are some important unnamed characters: the Jamaican, who talks intelligently at length about colonialism; the Barbadian; and the mysterious strange man. The mood on the boat is sombre, even doom-laden. The characters talk equally despairingly about the past and the future. Only Tornado has been to Britain before, and he depicts it as a harsh, unforgiving place. Part 2 introduces new characters, white and black, including Africans, whom some of the West Indians find as different as some of the English. One of the Africans, Azzy, gradually develops into a central character, although he's only ever seen, and contradictorily, through others' eyes. The overall themes are misunderstanding and aloneness. The white middle classes are depicted without hostility and are seen as being almost as trapped as everyone else. Although there's a lot of talk about colonialism, there's virtually no mention of slavery. The single policeman who appears is depicted as tactful. The 2 women, Lillian and Miss Biss, 3 if we count Queenie, although she's slightly more marginal, are fully rounded characters, and Lamming clearly cares for them. It's not a cheery novel, although Britain wasn't exactly a welcoming place. In my view, it deserves to be considered a classic, although it ends a little weakly. Part 3 tries just a little too hard to tie up the loose ends, and may have been conditioned by commercial considerations. It's been out of print for several decades now. At the very minimum, it deserves better than that.